Good day, good morning, good evening, whatever time it is. Either way, welcome to my floor. I'm Luna, and I just play games here sometimes. Oh my god, I'm out of um practice. Practice. No, I've been working and have been sick. So if you hear my voice being weird, or I start coughing and stuff, that's why. That's why. I'm sorry. But I've missed streaming. I've missed this. So we're just gonna jump straight back in. I have missed so much for the Genshin. For the Genshin. Yes, the Genshin. I am out of out of practice. I'm also just opening the chat on my phone so I can do that. What was I trying to do? Time. Time. Oh, I gotta remember the controls again. I have not played in so long, and I am not kidding. I have the Stellar reunion. That's how long I haven't played. I have not had time. This always takes a lot longer than I think it does. But yes, I'm gonna try and do voices, but we'll see how cutscene? Cutscene. Immediately. We'll see how many voices I can actually do. I'm not sure how much it comes across on microphone, but yeah, my voice isn't the best. I see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days. Is my phone okay? Yes, okay. Sorry. I was like, is it doing the thing? Yes. No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of our adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital we all work together. What was the last thing that happened again? I don't. Fight. We got back from the world. Yes, okay. That makes no sense at all. Basically, I just did the 5.0 stuff, and then I haven't played anything since. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far. Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts. I'm trying to move closer. It's not doing the thing I wanted to. There we go. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Anyway. I saw a thing and I was like, how does this work? I'm gonna look into that later. Anyway. Alright, thank you so much. Catherine, who are you? What are you? Why are there several of you? Why are you Joes? No. Jennies. What are they called in Pokemon again? Nurse Joy. Joy. Jenny's the police, right?
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commissions?
Ah, you two have come just in time. Just on time? Yeah, maybe that is right. I've got some news. The Pyroarchon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Natlan. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion. So the Pyroarchon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating. I'm just like, what is this word? What is this word? Disseminating. Yeah, it has to be that. Intel. That way we can stay informed of everything that's happened across the land. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the station forces can take action immediately. That'll lead to faster response time. Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once. My my throat is already hurting. No, this not good. We'll see. So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest. Yes, same here. But this is rest. This is fun. Even if my throat isn't agreeing. But I have tea with me, so it's fine.
So that's the plan. Phew, we can finally stop and take a break.
But the threat of the abyss is still far from over. But the less work we take, the less we learn. We'll earn. I read learn, which I think says a lot about me. It's still far from over.
No one knows that. It's not like Paimon just wants to lay here and do nothing.
The movements of the abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster. Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just hope that the day will be sooner rather than later.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad situations gotten in the Night Kingdom.
I also hope the day of peace will come soon. The day of peace will come. Dum dum da. I probably should have my microphone closer to me, but I have nowhere else to put it. And I can't sit like this. And if I put it here, I'm not going to be able to see anything on the screen, but... Yes, I'm just making noises.
Oh, is that Luan and Paimon? Hello, hello. Oh, hey, Katina. Are you feeling better now?
Oh, Kel! Hello! Sorry. How are you? This is also why I haven't been streaming. Hi. It's been so long. I have missed streaming. I appreciate the pats. Pats are nice. Oh, hearts. Is that names? Shark surfer lady. Is that her on the emoji? That's so cute. Yep. Now really isn't the time to stay at home and recover anyway. I wanted to do something to help. I heard that the Pyroarchon is gathering warriors to be stationed in the more remote areas, so I came here to sign up. Impressive, but don't push yourself too hard. Don't push yourself too hard. I can't speak. No, it's that one actor from Fontaine. It is it? Damn. Is it Furina? It's kind of small. It is very cute nonetheless. Even if it's Furina.
I'll do my best and also make sure to stay out of your way. The last thing I want is to add to your work. I love having just referring to Furina as that one actor from Fontaine, because that is basically what she is, but it's also just such an understatement and I love it. Oh, by the way, Shiluan told me she was ordered to forge you an ancient name. Oh, Ito! Yes, amazing. Belly laugh Ito. Such good emojis. Emotes. Whatever. Brain not entirely here, but I am here. Nonetheless. Half a brain nonetheless. She said that she's all set and we can head over whenever you're ready. We get a name! Afternoon stream when? On your time? You know, I've been thinking I might do one on a Saturday soon. If not, or like sometime next week, because I want to do some Halloweeny streams, even if I'm
Such a scaredy cat, but we can try anyway, right? So I was thinking I'd do one during the day. Simply because if I do it in the evening, I probably can't sleep. And also just so you guys can actually join without so many issues. But yeah, some Saturday, hooray! 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 Okay. We can head over whenever. Yes.
Wow, so we'll finally get to meet Xiluan, the legendary forger of ancient names.
Legendary. You know, I read that as leg and airy, and I was like, yes, leg and what now? Legendary. Legendary. I was like, yes. That makes sense. I need to work on my leg strength.
The forger of ancient names. I still can't believe anyone could forge those things. Xiluan is such a master. Not only can she forge ancient names, but also all sorts of new and fun things.
Is she an inventor? Heck yeah. Give us inventors.
She's always got a pile of commissions on her plate, so you usually have to wait a while before she finishes something. In this case, though, she's completely cleared the schedule just to work with you. She wants to give your name her full attention.
I feel so flattered. And also, I love the idea that we get to just make our own name. It's nice. I like when we get to make our own names. I chose Luna. I switched to it, so I'm a bit biased towards that. I think it's fun. And we should probably thank her when we meet.
Well, I've already signed up as a warrior, so all I have to do for now is wait for my assignment. If it's okay, maybe we can go see Xiluan together.
I don't think I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I still don't know. Yes, Luna having a legendary name of Luna. Yes, because Moon. Is there anything that's more legendary than the moon? Like, come on now. It's in all mythology and everything. The moon is such a big thing. And in Genshin, there are the 3 moon sisters. I mean, it's like my name was made for this. It is the legendary name Luna. Yes, let's go see her together.
She wouldn't turn me away, right? I mean, I hope she wouldn't. Hey, have some confidence in yourself.
I thought for a moment that she was saying, "Hey, have some confidence for once." I was like, "Wait, what?"
After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
Everyone is so proud of you. Oh, I spilled some tea. I didn't even notice. Try Selene. It's a goddess personified. And personification of the moon in Greek. Oh, well, that's interesting. Is that one of the characters currently on the currently on?
On second thought, maybe I'll just find a hole in the ground to jump into and hide for a while.
No, it's okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I have not played in so long. Here we go. Xiluan, Chiori, Dori, Candace. Pool? I pressed the wrong thing. Oh my god. Yeah. I have not played in so long. I know that she has like moon themes. Cause like look at her. But I don't know who I'd pull for though. Okay, wait. Are any of them especially good? I did not mean to try Candace, but here we are. Ooh. Try BBG? Big bad evil guy? No. Oh my god. I'm stuck. I'm trying to like think of what BBG means again.
Yeah. Help. Help.
Try out baby girl Shiloen? Shilonen. I swear I can't read. This is not even... I do have a dyslexia. It's properly, I can't read. But yes, okay. I will try her out. Is she fun? Okay. There we go. Other trials. Shilonen. We'll see how if I can even say the name. Let's see what she's about. I wanna see them dancing. Why did I start singing on part of their world or whatever it's called from never mind. Real. I mean, very cute ears. Ooh! Oh my god, wait! Does she ice skate, but like... That's so fun! That's so cute! Oh my god, heck yeah! This is really fun, actually. I might pull for her. Just because I enjoyed that. Let's go dancing. No. Yeah. There we are. If I just wait for a moment. You haven't played much, you don't know? I haven't. This is the first time I've played in like a month. Almost. It's the first I've played this month. It's been 12 plus days. Yeah, I feel you. I have, but sometimes you gotta just do other stuff. She's good with reactions. Ah. I do like reaction. Reaction battling in Genshin. It's very fun. Like having... having different reactions in your team is such a fun way to play, I think. You can make so much happen. I enjoy it thoroughly. Wait, does she heal too? Because that's kind of crazy. Also, yes, she heals. Best reaction team is Dendro, Geo, and Anemo? Oh, I tend to really like Electro, Pyro, Electro, Pyro. Oh, hello, you're new. Electro, Pyro, Dendro, and water. Hydra? Brain. All of them reaction on the same team? Yes. Do it. But yeah, that's kind of crazy that she heals too. She seems quite OP. Hehehehe. My god. You guys are a lot. Wait. I'm gonna read that. Wait, she can also somehow buff the team, which rival the best current support in game? Ooh. Very cool. But yeah, I definitely like this. Whee! Whee! It makes me want to go ice skating. Sorry. L3. That is fun though. Exit level. Yeah, I don't have a lot of like... I did not press the right thing. I don't have a lot of like buffing characters. I haven't never really figured out how that works. So, yeah. Oh, look at that little Sino! Cute. Okay. Let's go to the echoes. Why am I gathering fruit? I don't know. I saw shiny and I went to it. I don't need the fruit. We going exploring. Where are we going? We're here. Okay. Gamble, let's go. Okay, wait. One time. We'll do one time now, and then I'm gonna continue the story. And then we'll see. Oh, I should also do this. Choose something. I don't really care. Let's do one temple. I'm not gonna look. I don't want to be spoiled. Okay. Sharpshooter? A lot of sharpshooters. Let the addiction rise up again. Yeah. I am not super... Oh, I got a rain slasher. I got a Dory. Huh. I apparently had her already. I could not remember it, but sure. Okay. Oh, let's get our name. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. The famous Dorito. Yes. The very famous Dorito. Oh my god. The tail and everything too. My goodness. Definitely like a leopard theme, I think. Or is it I don't remember. Shiloen? Shilonen?
Shilonen, I've brought the person who needs an ancient name. He's super amazing, and I've already learned tons of stuff from him. I can vouch that he's really worthy of a hero's name.
Nom nom nom? What? Oh my god, please don't eat people. Without their consent, I guess. Yes. So I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite a reputation. Her eyes are pretty, though. Look at that. It's like crystal. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we've travelers who just arrived in Nutland not too long ago.
No, don't mind that. I'll let you go crazy. Keep going. I'll just pretend. I'll just read it and not say anything, yeah? You can go crazy. Not too long ago, yes. No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders. As in, we're not from this planet. But yeah, no.
Go crazy. I won't judge.
Um,
Huh? You're saying the Pyroarchon didn't tell you?
no, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan, but we'd need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and sound. She did mention that it would be quite different to forge an ancient name for them. Difficult. But at the time I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Are you upset?
I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things. Okay, you're saying now? Oh, good. This is a crazy safe space. A crazy free space. Yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say. We are allowed to be crazy here. The Pyroarchon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here. It's pointless to take my anger out on someone else. Both of you have such cute ears. They're kind of matching. Oh my god, my voice right. Sorry. Okay, Kachina and Shilonen are kind of matching with ears right now. Can you see it? Like, very similar. But just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task. I mean, you say that, but we're an exception in a lot of ways.
It's impossible?
Oh my god. As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's spirit and glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it. Oh my god, is that Nahida? Navia being blown away? That's adorable. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. I've got plenty of deeds under my name. Deeds. I said deeds.
Yeah, I saw countless feats recorded in their adventurer's book. It felt like they could do anything.
But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god, the way that we just like, ugh, so dramatic. Like, oh, this is such a bother. Why do we have to do this? Just do it already. And then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in that land, as an outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands. Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wayob can be used as the basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know? That's just how it is.
Seems the Wayob don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Navika of all people should know better than anyone, yet she still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time Shilonen just ended up running dozens of laps around the hills nearby. So wait, she's like, I am frustrated and thus I need to run. That's me though. Don't mind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull off this. How to achieve the impossible. I was like, how? What am I reading?
Huh, you mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen. In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities. Words are hard.
Well, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings.
Maybe that's just how much she and the Archon trust each other. Are we getting lesbians here? Because, like, I never complain about that. I'm always happy if we get lesbians.
Yeah, let's see if we can find some special way to pull this off. If we really can't make it work, I'm sure we can still go back and talk to the Pyroarchon, right?
The key is getting the Wayob to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record his heroic deeds.
We heard the voice of a Wyob when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wayob. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Oh, so cute. So many cute little emotes. I love them. Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of the situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wayob alone would probably not be enough. Would we need to gain the acknowledgement of all 6 Wayob? I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess. We need to find a consultant who is an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wayob. The first person who comes to mind is Sitlali at the Masters of the Nightwind. The one we call Granny Itsitli. Immaculate! Oh my god, when it's like split up like that, I'm struggling to read them. I'm like, I'm actually late. Or, and like, immaculate. Thank you. I will take that as a compliment. I also, handsome Squidward, yes. Granny is less. I did not remember at all what it was.
Ooh, we heard that name before. We used her Spirit Speaker Stone to find Kachina's ancient name. A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive. I'm not sure she'd be able to help.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in her room and doesn't like to be disturbed. I mean, if you're that old, you've earned it. Future of Champion... Wishes? No. Vibes? Vibes. I think it's vibes. I can't read it. It's really hard. Oh, I love the Luffy though. I'm like, I like these, but I'm also like, what does it actually say? I struggle so hard. I'm like, huh? The glosses aren't helping. If you're that old, you shouldn't need to be disturbed that often. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirits up.
Hate to break it to you, but
She probably won't be very happy with us. Huh? Why is that? Didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina. Off leg. Yes. Redo those legs. Honestly, that makes about as much sense as anything else, honestly.
well, yeah. At the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into two. Huh?
Great going, Malika. We're already off to Rocky Start here. I will work out my legs. I will do it. I will get the strongest legs. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyrarchan. Hopefully, Sitlali would still want to show her respect to the Archon. Hopefully, but you never know. I'll also write a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too. Okay, so stress how important it is. Letter of introduction. I don't think it's gonna go very well. It's midnight. Don't worry. Thank you for hanging out. Sleep tight and take care of yourself. I will try and do some more earlier things.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Thanks for hanging out and all of that stuff, even if my voice is not happy with me.
Oh, let's ask Kinich to deliver the letter. He understands the whole situation and is already a familiar face to her. But yeah. Paimon sure hopes Aja won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
Oh yeah, Adra. Still so weird to me. What is that thing? I don't understand it. Alright, Kinich a seasonal. He's a seasonal thing, huh? He's a seasonal specialty. A seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say. Yes, because I certainly don't. What are anything I say today? It doesn't make any sense.
Great, I'll go contact him right now.
Please give me a moment to write a letter. We can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Okay. Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
Why do I feel like something bad's gonna happen during this stroll? Ah. Sorry. I was just like, I see an opportunity. And not an icy opportunity, as in the chance to skate. I'd like that too, but an actual opportunity. Let's do it. Kinich makes his way over after some time. We meet again. Kachina told me everything. I'll deliver the message to the Masters of the Wind and convince Lali to give you a chance. I'll also take this chance to explain what happened to the Spirit Speaker Stone and offer her an apology in person. Sorry to put this on you, Kinich. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her. It's alright. We're all working for the sake of the Pyrarchan's plan, after all. Everyone here understands how dire the situation has become. Oh, dire. Oh, I see. So Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan.
Mm-hmm. Because we all saw a hero of the past re-materialize right before our eyes. And then Mualani said that a ton of knowledge and memories suddenly flooded her brain. Her brain exploded! The Pyrarchan explained everything when we came back to the Night Kingdom, including the reason behind the appearance of a hero, as well as the current state of the Night Kingdom. Right! She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of the 4 that have already been acknowledged.
I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side is perhaps the best solace when facing such a bleak reality. I have another piece of intel to share. We pretty much identified the person who rescued the captain in the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Right, Capitano. His name is Ororon. His name is Ororon. I feel like I need to give him like an emo voice, but I don't know how to do that. And he also hails from the Masters of the Night Wind. However, he spent most of his life living in the wilderness by himself, away from the rest of the tribe. Ooh, sorry, also that hurt. Lovely. That's why his disappearance went unnoticed. By the time Lali finally realized that he was gone, no one had heard from him for quite a while.
Huh? Lali knows him too?
That's right. Odoron was an orphan raised by the chief of the Masters of the Night Wind, and many other kind-hearted people of his tribe. Still, he had something of an odd reputation of his whole life.
Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Night Wind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most. I've never met Odoron, but if they consider him the odd one, he's gotta be pretty far out there. That's right. So, in that sense, Ororon and Sitlali actually have quite a bit in common, which is why they get along pretty well.
Huh, that makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Lali would be the first one to notice Ororo.
It reminds me of like the oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Ororon's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
As of now, we still haven't been able to confirm whether Ororon joined the Fadui voluntarily or if he was coerced. Sitlali is probably eager to prove that Ororon hasn't betrayed his people. I plan to use this as leverage when I go to talk with her. Smart. If I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Ororon and the captain's whereabouts? Yes. If you're all on board with the idea, then it becomes a mutually beneficial collaboration, rather than just a one-sided request. Even though I don't think Sitlali is the kind of person to turn down an order from the Pyroarch, and working together with us will help her focus and not get distracted by the whole Ororon situation. Good idea. This way you can get 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, plus we kind of owe her one anyway to make up for breaking the Spirit Speaker Stone.
Oh, I hadn't really noticed that she had the blue-pink braid here as well. I guess this side. This is a pretty well thought out plan. As expected of Malipo. Turnfire, Kinich. Malipo. That's kind of a fun name. Then I'll leave my letter to you. Let's hope Sitlali can meet at the stadium in 2 days. Sure, I'll head out right away. I need to get a better voice for him. Whatever.
Take care out there, Kinich. I'll be heading back as well. There's still a few things I need to pack.
Okay, then let's part ways for now. I'll see you in a couple of days.
People... things... It's happening.
I'm just gonna...
Yes. Okay.
Wait until the morning of the day after tomorrow. My goodness. So much waiting. What counts as the morning? Because, like, I feel like people have different opinions. Tea is nice. I'm refilling it. Immediately. Oh, I might have to... like, pause and blow my nose. I think I left the... yeah, it's over there. return. I was like, what am I doing? Ooh. Ooh. Yes, I sound exactly like the singing in this. Ooh.
Hey, Siluan, how's everything going?
Oh, hi Luan and Paimon. I have bad news. Siglali did not reply to our request. Although I suppose I'm not surprised.
Huh? You mean that she didn't even bother to give Kinich a response? Guess she really does have quite an ego then.
I mean, I don't know if it's an ego or if it's just like, hey, I'm old, let me be. She can also be quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Night Wind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response. Deigning? Wow. But let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there. If we do get a chance to talk to her in person, we can still try and work something out. Her, like, swimwear top thingy looks like volleyballs. Yeah? Yeah.
That's true. Let's go.
Like, wait. Can't see it from this direction. Never mind. But like, tell me that doesn't look like, volleyballs. Like two cut up, like you cut up a volleyball and made two parts of it, and then you made like a swimsuit out of it. Let's see, we should be able to see her again. You arrive at the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. As expected, she's not there? Question mark? Is that what it said?
Paimon doesn't see anybody.
See? Looks like volleyballs. Why is this a thing that I'm like hung up on now? I'm like, her bra is volleyballs.
Seems like she's just not gonna show up, huh?
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help. Volleyballs! Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, I know there's no one here, but like, tell me I'm wrong.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject always answer the call of their Archon?
Paimon, we fought one of the Archons because she was just too much in her head. I don't think we can be talking about, like, they should be following them always. A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're more like friends with the Archon. Yes, Mavika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier between us and her. Which is nice. The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us. I can tell. Well, that's kind of nice, though.
Huh. Well, even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with. Unlike that old hag, it's tilly.
I have no idea how to say this. How am I supposed to say this word? Name.
Right? Don't you think she can just ignore us because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter. Seriously, even if she didn't want to come, she could at least let us know. If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
I mean, old people and kids tend to act pretty similarly, so I don't know.
Oh, really? So that's how you see me.
I was gonna say, I don't think she looks as old as she.
Huh? Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? Sid Lally? Huh?
Wait, yours? Your granny eats
Lee. Sure. I'm trying at least. That can't be right. Yes. Yes. Granny, it's Lee. But emphasis on Italy, not Granny.
not granny.
You look like you would belong in, like, Honkai. But also, why are you so pale? Uh,
You must know this trope from light novels, sir, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid.
yeah. But sometimes it's just kind of freaking creepy. I'm gonna be honest. Because they use it as, like, an excuse to, like, with relationships and stuff. No.
Oh, wipe that look off your face. You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See, I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but, um, she's actually pretty young. Yeah, you did forget to say that, but also we shouldn't be that surprised. And you were complaining about the Pyroarch leaving things out? It was an honest mistake. I guess I've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry. So, how old are you, actually? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age? Paimon really didn't mean to offend you. It's just that your case seems really unique. Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her food in her mouth. Really, Paimon's just got a little man. Just we thought, well, you were going to leave us out to dry.
Too dry? Out and dry? High and dry? My brain. It was my idea to invite you here, Lali. So if you're upset, you can take it out on me. On my.
Alright, I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going. I received Kinnich's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, understood. Besides, your showing up is the most important part, no?
Yeah.
But, of course. It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward to see that everyone else had arrived before me. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already waiting for me, I started thinking about how I should phrase my apology, only to hear you all talking smack about me. Oh, my days.
So she's a chronic overthinker. Is that what this is? It's kind of fun.
Anyway, that's the whole story. Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
Are you guys...
Huh, what's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
Is she waiting for us to carry on the conversation? Everything she's saying sounds like a joke, but I'm not sure if I should laugh. Would it be rude to laugh? Or even more rude not to laugh? Well, the Master of the Night Wind says they struggle dealing with her. I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says seems a bit forced.
Anyway, Shilonem, I heard that you required my help by crafting an ancient name.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before. Let me explain. Shilonem explains the Pyrokin's request as well as something. As well as the difficulties she's encountered. Okay.
I see. So Malika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an outlander. That certainly would be an unprecedented feat. And you've also heard all about Ororon. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining Tvarui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
We'll know once we find him.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask. We'll help bring Ororon back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you think?
What do you think? Oh my god, she's so light-colored. It's almost hurting my eyes. She's a cool design, but like, oh my god, so bright.
I suppose I'll just call you Luan for now. Luan, come here. Let me take a good look at you.
Okay, I guess we are going closer. I hope this isn't a creepy thing.
Wealth leads to unending conflict between people, yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds.
Wealth leads to unending conflicts. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. I have so many questions.
O weary yet free soul, even the most verdant leaves in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage.
Excuse me? What was all that supposed to mean?
Those are all the things I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even the most mortal... Even...
What? What?
You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart.
Hey! Hello! Welcome, welcome! Thank you for following. That's the word. I'm doing okay. I have a bit of a cold, so my voice is a bit weird if I start coughing, that's why, but I'm doing much better and I'm enjoying streaming. How are you doing? Susan? Or Lee? What do you prefer?
You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night.
My hair is pretty? Aw, thank you. It's very long at the moment. I actually have a haircut booked for Monday. You're doing good? I'm glad. I'm glad. I always wish people to do good. To do well. Would be... Wow? Wow, what? Sorry, it's a bit slow, so I don't exactly know what you're responding to. Along with the convictions of the right, how long into the night?
Huh? Don't move, there's something here.
Uh-huh. Oh, what thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is Luan gonna be okay?
Shoo.
My glasses look pretty. I don't know how to handle compliments. I don't know how to handle compliments by now. Thank you. I don't know. What did she shoo from us though? I don't know. Sorry. Okay.
That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck out to your body. No need to worry, I've just cleared out the last of them.
I'm acting like I'm hiding like a child. Yes, I am. Either that or I'm dropping things. An ostrich like hiding in the sand. Yes, that is me.
Isn't that kinda like having part of a ghost come back with
What other games do I play? I'm trying to play some more different games, but I tend to go for cozy or um um like cozy or like exploring games. I really like that. So I've played some like visual novels and some puzzle games, and I played a bit of Stardew, and I want to play some more of those. But my computer's also struggling as it is. That's how long have I been streaming? Um, about 2 years now. Yeah, I think I started about 2 years ago. I'm not big or anything. I'm just doing it for fun. So it is. It is just me having an excuse to be silly.
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
In that case, better get rid of them. Thank you. It's quite a long time. Yeah. I'm honestly, I had a birthday stream as well, and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe it's been 2 years. I'm not even in the same continent as I was when I started. I hope my channel will grow fast. Aw, thank you. That's really sweet. Well, we're here for a fun time, if nothing else. No, I don't. Yeah, fun and cozy and no pressure. Yes, that is what I want for this place.
It was nothing.
I should stream consistently because I'm doing great. Yeah. Oh my god, I haven't streamed for like a month now because life happened. So much happened. But yeah, I really want to stream more. I've missed it so much. And thank you. What do I do besides streaming? I'm studying full time, so I'm studying to become a librarian. And then for almost a month, I was also working 6 days a week, which is why it was a bit much. I couldn't really fit things in while like studying 100% and working 6 days a week, and then I couldn't figure out where to put the streams. But yes, normally not that much. Normally it's just streaming, studying, and trying to write my book. That is what I do.
Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you have brought Odoron back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
What study? Oh, librarian. I'm gonna become a librarian. It's almost a... In a year, I'll probably be working. Which faculty? I mean... Is it a faculty? It's the institution for LAM. So like library, archives, and the museums. So I guess that's humanities, I think. And I'm studying library and information science. Best of luck. Thank you. That's so sweet. See the Lord of the Night. Is that the Wyob?
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to Bayob of the tribes?
Yeah, you understand. Upgrade my Twitch profile a little bit as well? Maybe. Do you have suggestions of what I should try and make? I can't afford to buy anything, but like I will make things myself. If you have suggestions.
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands.
You have something cool in mind? What do you have? What are you thinking? I mean...
The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Mayob of the tribes? Well, that sort of makes sense. Being the lord of the entire Night Kingdom and all.
Um, also, yeah, wait, I have a Discord. If you want to join. It might be easier to chat there. I have an art channel. And I have just a general discussions channel too. You're more than welcome. Um, but I don't give out my private one, just so you know. But more powerful than, yeah. Is the Lord of the Night Kingdom, is that a dragon then?
Not exactly. It's not so much that one is more powerful than the other. But never mind, that's not important. It would take too much time to explain.
Maybe it's the ancient dragon thingy.
Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently...
Yeah, I'm not gonna... Yeah, I did say that. I'm not gonna buy anything. But if you have ideas for what I can do, then yeah. But hi, Chris! It's been a while! How are you doing? Where was I? I have no idea. My brain just shut up for a moment there. Hi. Hi. Great to see you again. I am not functioning. I'm half functioning today, it's fine.
Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The Lord of the Night is currently in a deep slumber. We can only communicate with his consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream.
How am I doing? I'm doing well. My cold is still present, which is why I might be coughing a bit. But yeah. But yeah, I'm better than I was at least. My voice isn't 100% here, but we can communicate in a dream. Yes.
But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance.
Well, like I said, I don't accept private ones, but yeah, I do have that one. If you have ideas for what I can myself do, but yes, I can't buy anything. That is not something I can do. But you're more than welcome to chill here anyway. The join message was deleted as spam? What? But I sent it! Why does that? How would that? Weird. Don't delete. Let me know if it goes away again. Oh, you mean the server when someone joins? Ah, got it. I'll have to look into that off the stream then. Definitely. Thank you for explaining.
But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of trance. I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for me?
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so it's better to leave it to someone who knows the local vendors.
Sounds good. Then we'll go with Sitlali to track down Ururon.
I am so... The names are so hard. I need to just go, like, look at someone who pronounces them, so I can at least learn slightly. The Fadui are nothing... The... You have to go now? Well, thank you for dropping by, and I thank you for the rest of the message. Have a nice evening. Take care of yourself. It was nice to see you for a bit at least. And yes, bye-bye. The photo are nothing to scoff at, so please be careful during your investigation. If you need any help, just come find me.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
We've dealt with them before.
Alright, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him back. You.
So she's close to him, but she also calls him a brat. Sure. As you do with your friends.
I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Odoron's place to look for clues. He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jaw in his house. There was also something off about his Logiston aphids.
Maybe.
Which I assume is because their keeper has been gone for quite a while. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is that they were left by Shnishnayan arms.
Ooh, sounds like the Thudwy broke into his house and took him hostage.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids?
Okay, I don't think I know what an aphid is then. It's something you can raise?
It's only in his 20s. What would they want with him?
Yeah, he's a kid.
That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something to attract their attention. In any case, we'll get to the bottom of this once we manage to get him back here. I'm truly sorry to put you through all this trouble with me, but please help me get him back.
You can count on us.
Yes, we'll do our best.
Alright, then let's start by heading to where Ororon was last seen.
Ororon is such a fun name to say. Like Ororon. Ororon. Oh, it's so fun. It doesn't make any sense, but like it doesn't make any sense that it's that fun, but I just enjoy saying it.
It's kind of like a cat.
Can I explain that? I'm not sure. Ur. That's a clock in Swedish. Kind of clock anyway. How do I get up? I might not have chosen the best place for this. We shall see. Patience. Patience is the way to go. It's funny that we're going to, like, find a Fadui and I'm playing as a Fadui. Member. But Mam's special. Mam is so cool. Mam is Mam. Mam is Mam. Okay, I need to go over there. I might even be able to grab this. I don't think I can. Oh, it's up there. Some other time. I can do more exploring on my own. Over too. Over there. Wahaha. Ah. No sound coming out. My throat really is not back to normal yet.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Odoron speaking to some Fadui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Odoron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fadui. I'm convinced that what the witness saw was actually the Fadui cursing him, or perhaps trying to extract information. However, I doubt that anyone would believe me, given that there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kinich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Could you tell us a bit about, get more about him? Yes.
Odoron? Well, he was left at the side of a road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could see that everyone had a hand in raising him.
I understand why he ended up a little bit odd, maybe. Strange family situation.
He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden.
That sounds like such a nice life, though. That sounds like such a nice life.
He was always been a good kid. He would even get his friend to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
If that's all there is to him, then he really doesn't sound like a bad person.
Oh, well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements.
Ah, elemental vision.
Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Yeah, give me your hand.
We've been holding our hand quite a bit for someone we just met. Just saying. Who and what is she? I'm, like, so confused. And intrigued.
How about now?
What do you see?
Yes. I can see the trail now. Let's go.
Wow, Paimon can see it now too.
But she didn't do anything to your hand. Why can you see it? Paimon! Creepy!
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, there's a cinch for me. It's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems that Luan's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
Well, we knew that already.
When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted.
Yeah, it's almost a little bit creepy.
Anyway, we'll need to use our vision to track down Odoron. Good luck, you two.
Oh, nice. Over this way. Well, that wasn't very far now, was it? What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any old hag who's fluent in the language of the youth as me? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns, but given the looks on their faces just now, is this her talking? Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough. But that can't be right. But that can't be, right? Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Huh?
Are we just hearing her thoughts? I think I just heard a voice. Wait, but that wasn't with my ears. Was that all in my mind?
Was that Citlani's voice?
I gave her the wrong voice. Well, whatever. Seems Paimon heard the same voice, but she also looks like she understood what's going on. Let me think. Oh, it must be a side effect from the spell she cast. Yes.
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
So we can now hear her thoughts, like, through telepathy. Oh, this is amazing. Something like this could happen only with Sitlali. How would you know?
Oh, they appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
Aw, you bet. Just leave it to us. I wonder if it's on purpose or not. I don't think so, but like, could be. Ah!
Looks like there's a new camp over here. Yep, judging from Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Yeah, no shit. They didn't even take it off.
Wait, the phlogiston here is a bit odd.
Why is it odd?
Let me see.
I like the shapes in her hair.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So, Ororon was indeed being threatened.
Oh.
We gotta find him, fast. Leading such an inconspicuous mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under Fadwi watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to death, but what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire.
Is Odoron her grandson? Because that's not what I expected.
Ugh, no, I've gotta be careful, otherwise he'll get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've gotta keep it down and stay composed.
Yeah, those feel like thoughts we shouldn't have been allowed to see.
Oh, we can cook.
Yeah, it's definitely time for that, right? Wait, where's this? Over there. I'm just gonna get this teleportation waypoint real quick, since I'm close to it anyway. Up we go! Hopefully this is short enough that I can actually... Yeah, that's fine. I should have looked at that before, but here we are. Where is it at? Over here. Look at those! They're so cute! The animals! I want a pet! This is just me being like, oh, pets! I want a pet! Oh, every time I see animals in games, I'm just like, mm.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Kimmich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me.
Is Paimon the little brat or is Kinich?
These are signs of struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the fractions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Seems like Odoron found a chance to fight back.
Still, do you remember the little marks we found before? I was thinking, what if Odoron wanted to leave out another distress signal but was caught by the Fadui?
Siglani looks pretty worried. I was like, my brain was like, you've said this word before, but now you suddenly don't know it anymore. Indeed, judging by the distress signal from before, Odoron was being held by the Fadui. So, given the difference in numbers, he probably wouldn't have been able to overpower them.
Given there are two signals leading from here, we should split up as well.
Which one do you want to take?
I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later.
Yes.
Odoron, what the heck are you doing?
One thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And off she goes. Luan, did you hear all of that as well?
Yep.
Once Silani left, that one voice went away as well, but Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
So the telepathy doesn't go both ways.
So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, that she could probably also hear what we were thinking inside our heads.
I don't think Sitlali noticed anything. Indeed. But also, I don't know if I can trust it.
She did say she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she had any trouble with it in the past. Maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect?
We are always a special case. When are we not a special case? It's honestly more rare.
If you think about it, she really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
No. Overthinking was definitely it. Where to? Over here. Where am I going? See some traces. Okay. Look at those. I was about to say giraffes. That's actually not what I was thinking of. They are dinosaurs, though, basically. The ones from Littlefoot? Is that the name? I don't remember what they're called. They're called långhalsar in Swedish. Or long throats. Long necks. There are traces of phlogiston here, but...
Did you find something?
I found some traces of phlogiston, but the trail completely ends here. What are those flowers?
Huh, so we can tell Odoron might have gone... We can't tell where Odoron might have gone from here.
Which also seems like a trap, I'm gonna be honest.
That's weird. The Phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had those Fadui with him.
Paimon's right. This is extremely strange. Also... So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth. That wasn't us. Huh? Whose voice was that just now? Paimon! Where'd you go? I don't like that. Maybe this fits for horror, honestly, but... I don't know. Where are we? What is happening? Are we in the Night Kingdom again? The Night Kingdom? How did I get here? Hello? I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you. Is this Ororon? I apologize, sir, if first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if we were anywhere else in the world. However, you are now in the Night Kingdom, the familiar domain of the Masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Ororon, the one you've been searching for. But what does this mean? Have you escaped the Fadui custody? He has different colored eyes. Heterochromia. Why does he look like he would have bunny ears? Tezu! Hello! I just went. Yes. Yoku kitayo. I just went bunny ears and then hello. You just worked 13 hours? Oh my god, please be careful. Don't overwork yourself. You're gonna stab everyone. Fair. Why did you have to work 13 hours? What happened? But what does this mean? Have you escaped the Fadui custody? Ah, the Fadui custody. Fadui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fadui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie. Like a false omen in the lingering smoke. You forgot? And you're hungry? Please go get food. I'll be here for another hour. Just go get some food. I'm happy to see you, but like, yes, food. Sustenance. Take care of yourselves, please. My friend and I only left those tracks to lure you here. Yeah, I was like, it's... The fact that it just stops is such a trap thing. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting. It's the captain. Your food is cooling. Cooking. Your food is cooking. Okay, good. I was like, cooling! I was like, no, wait. Capitano. But now I need to do 2 deep voices. I don't know how to do them differently. I'm sorry, they're gonna sound the same. Greetings, traveler from afar. Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him. I think that is him. It was I who tasked Odoron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. You need to leave, spoilers? Oh, yes, leave. Okay, bye. See you next time. Yes, don't get spoiled. Bye. Just leave. It's fine. I'm starting again now, so just close it. So you're working together. What do you want? No, you want to look at him? Your funeral, dude. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you. In person. In person? Not like this, I'm guessing, because this is more or less a dream? Beautiful. Sure. We can't see his face, but he has a very cool style. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Mavika, the Pyroarch. I believe there's little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. The mask stays on in bed? I mean... to each their own. I'm not gonna shame. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us at the east, to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict. You would say that about Wolverine too? Yeah, sure, I mean... I get it. Kind of. Not for those characters, but I get it. Conflict, yes. Right. You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict. You're a buff man lover. I mean, you gotta love a himbo though. Like Ito? Yes. But... yeah. Are you just sleeping there?
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
Like Wagner the blacksmith of Mondstadt? I mean, kinda. He is a himbo, isn't he? I can't even argue with that. Oh my god. Himbos are fun though. I always like them in shows and stuff. Fine. Was my soul forcibly removed from my body just now? That would explain why I couldn't hear Paimon at all. Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
Zitlani, he froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pains anywhere?
Oh, she's pretty? I know. I like her design. She's very bright though. But she seems to have like heavy overthinking tendencies, and I think it's kind of funny. She should have darker skin though. Still. I'm not giving up on that. I'm fine, just a little lightheaded. Reminds you of Jade, but softer? Yeah, because I was also like, I saw her and I was like, you look like you would be in Honkai. Also, I'm never giving up on that. We don't give up here. I was thinking of Shilonen? Is that how I say it? Her character design, I hope we get to see her. Her bikini looks like two halves of a volleyball. And now I can't unsee it. I was like, yeah. I need to show you.
But don't worry, we can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked you for your help, but had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
Lamau, now that I say it, yeah, I was like, there was like a scene. I was like, volleyballs. It looks like volleyballs. I'm like, all I can think is like, yes, volleyballs. um, if they're being truthful, then they must have reasonable motivations for what they did. But should I trust them? Who the heck knows in this game? I could just share everything with Paimon and Sitlali right now, but that mean giving up on the lead. I still haven't had much dealings with either the Fadoi or the Masters of the Nightwind. I suppose I'll stay quiet for now and see if I can find anything else. We haven't had any dealings with the Fadoi, no, not at all. Nothing at all. None.
If you're feeling sick, you should say so. Zitlani should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
You seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limits. If you need anything from me, just say the word.
Thanks everyone, I'm feeling fine now.
In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
Even though the situation remains quite urgent. Odoron's words echo in your mind. We I can't read today. I have no idea what I was saying. Even though the situation remains quite urgent, you take a longer break with Paimon. And Sitlali. Odoron's words echo in your mind. Meanwhile, Sitlali continues to keep her eyes on you and even performs another checkup.
Need to be more careful next time.
I'm much better, but my cold is still here, and I think it's affecting things. I'm gonna blame that.
Feeling better yet, King Luan?
Alright, let's get ready. I followed my Phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Odoron is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by? Then let's head over right now.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was holding you up. I didn't realize I was holding up.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds, we either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
You can barely see it here, but like volleyballs. Can we see it in this one? No, it's still that one. Never mind. It looks like volleyballs. I can't unsee it. I don't even know why I saw it to begin with, but now I'm like, it's a volleyball bikini. I'm stuck. Let's fly. Never mind.
Look over there.
Huh. Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
Yep, that's Ororon. I've been having a lot of like Haikyuu references in general today. Like, her thing being yeah, that thing. You're putting eggs in your noodles and you gotta cook.
All good. Go do it. No worries.
Yes. I don't know what I was saying. Anyway.
That's Ororon. So he really was taken by the Fadui.
So that's Ororon. He does look the same as when I spoke to him in the Night Kingdom earlier.
Alright, we'll take the lead.
Ooh, and that is also like two-colored. Very cool. Kosterlitsky. What a name. I don't think I said that correctly. Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do? I cannot see the sun. What? Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside. Oh, okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow, I'm going to rip that guy's head off.
That was such a, like, calm way of saying such a violent thing. This just makes me laugh. Anyway.
She's clearly struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count, 3, 2, 1.
Let's fight them! Sorry, I'm using your people against you. Ah. I like my team. I like my characters. Haha. Finished off by your own leader.
Ororon.
Granny. Weird to call her Granny.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Itsli.
Sure.
But it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
Yeah, that's the same thing I said. Oh, greeting to you, Gramps? Gramps?
Aren't you just calling?
Gramps, is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Just how old is she?
Wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Yes, it's so creepy in shows. Please don't. Your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Oh. Oh, my neck is hurting. Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see anyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to. You hate it when they make the age so questionable? It's really annoying. Because it's like, aren't you just using this as an excuse? And I don't really approve of this. Also, what are you eating? Egg and noodles? Sounds pretty good to me, but yeah. Ramen? The way he talks has definitely changed, but it doesn't feel like he's putting on an act. He asked me to do whatever I could to help keep things a secret, and even said it'd be for Siplade's sake. For example, Zhongli makes sense, but Xiao looks like a teenager. Xiao looks like a teenager, yes. Absolutely. But I also just kind of see him as a twink. Ah, buldak ramen. Nice. Very nice. Ah, I should make some more ramen one of these days. So you treat everyone like they're your uncles and aunties? Exactly. You put cheese and egg in yours? Ooh, yeah, I always put egg. I also put a bunch of veggies in it, because I can't eat food that doesn't have veggies. I need my vegetables. Like, I know there are some people who are like, if it doesn't have meat in it, it's not like a full meal, and I'm like, no, if it doesn't have vegetables, it's not a meal. I need it.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
If we're too lazy to put veggies, I just put whatever's in my freezer. So normally like peas, corn, beans, that kind of stuff. You would have put spinach, but you're sleepy? Yeah, I mean, fair. If you worked 13 hours, you're allowed to just turn off now.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Ororo?
He's like, no, but...
Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for the next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember. And you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know?
You won't always be able to.
You're just lucky we got here when we did, or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance. They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Nutland's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution. Huh, the ley lines.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyroarchon?
Yes.
So, why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from here on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey, I'm no ordinary Granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And you? Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Do you really believe everything they said at face value, and not stop to think?
You're believing everything he says at face value, though. And we know he's lying.
Thankfully, the Pyroarchon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth had...
What? Gotta restart. Sorry. brain.
Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fadwe as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Ororon, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes, I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyroarchon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyroarchon, the first thing you should do is...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No, you should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with Fadwe.
I love it that he was like, tell her what you taught me. And she's like, no, what? It doesn't apply to everything.
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi. Okay. Go to the speaker's chamber. The speaker's chamber. Oh, I really gotta stretch. You return to the city and Siglali brings you to the speaker's chamber where you recount everything that has happened to Ororon. Well, not everything. You look like a cowboy. It's kind of fun. I see, so Ororon came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Siglali's safety. That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Ororon was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyroarchon for forgiveness?
We will give her a full report. Well, we'll let you know once she's reached a decision. Will I need to stay here? Technically, yes, but if Miss Sitlali is willing to serve as a curator, then we can release you from custody.
Sure, I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Odoron, please report back to the speaker's chamber as soon as we receive a notice. You've received a notice from the Archon's decision. I cannot read today. I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Phew, well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Luan, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal. Once Odoron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen, and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be counting on you. But like, why does Paimon get included in our name?
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done, and you can go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye for now. Come with me, Odoron. We've got to find you a place to stay for the night.
You like that she's like, disobedient child. Goodbye, Gramps. This new grandson of mine is way too polite. That was the only option. Yes, we know. That look on his face. He's probably trying to remind me about my promise. It doesn't strike me as a liar. Had I not seen everything for myself, I'd never have guessed that he could have done so much work behind Lali's back. What does he really want? Oh. Okay, I think I gotta change the way I sit for a moment. Something fell down. I'll deal with that later. My legs. Oh, there we go. Am I in view? Yes. Okay.
Phew, we're finally done. Alright, it's time to go find some grub.
Paimon, there's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it, Luan?
You pulled Paimon aside and told her everything that you saw earlier when you collapsed.
What? The captain?
Keep your voice down!
Oh, sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So, you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you?
Well, neither did... kind of. Arlecchino. So I mean... It wasn't until we were fighting with the other kids that she did, so...
That Odoron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would never have guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Sitlali and being forced to help the Foundry, when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along.
We still need more information. Don't know what's actually happening.
Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together. We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
Is this another wait? Yep. This is like the third one in this section. 8 o'clock. I'm guessing it's not this one. Spinach is so good though. The next day, yeah. Oh my god, I have not played in so long. Oh my god. I need more tea. Ah. Where are we going? Over here. That's where we're going. A sore throat is almost gone though. Haven't we been here before for something? I'm not sure. This is so close to where everything else is.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap.
If it was, it's a very strange one. No, hold on.
Eek! What's that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you! You shouldn't pop up from behind on people like that. What are you, a ghost?
But also, how did you get away? You're not supposed to be, like, on your own without Sitlali. I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
Oh, and that what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Ah, come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know. What does that mean? Is this a hint to something? What does he mean by this? I'm so confused.
Oh? So you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could. So what's the purpose of this meeting? Are we gonna get the Capitano? It's all clear. Over to you. Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. I don't really care what the Fadui thinks of me. Yet there's been a lot of talk about you. Shine told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. I mean, you're not the Fadui I want to team up with, my dear. You're not. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we'll inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. Yes, why? I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you're by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth about the Pyroarchon, Mavika, that the Pyroarchon Mavika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal. Yeah, I mean, let's be real, we're probably not going to entirely fight. Like, I feel like we've had too much interaction with the Fadui that I don't think they're gonna be an ultimate enemy, kind of. I assume you've already been informed of the Pyroarchon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Oh, never mind. Guess that's not important right now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along? The details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you.
An emergency plan?
Yes, a way to keep Natlan intact even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. I mean, isn't that why something is a backup plan, though? I feel like that's a pretty natural distinction. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete. I think that's how I say it. I cannot say, but Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it's too late. There will be no time left to execute a backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now. That's just your speculation, though.
Yeah. Did we have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know?
Yeah, fear-mongering isn't really what we should be listening to.
Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Saritsa's plan?
Wait, by seizing the Gnosis and making the decision for her, could he mean that the Gnosis has something to do with the backup plan? I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now? Oh, I found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we can reach an agreement. Someone's here. Someone's here.
Huh? The captain's disappeared.
Something's rapidly approaching. Oh no. Yep. Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny. It's really funny though.
Sitlani, when did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we separated. Hidden ceremonial tools and an unconscious traveler. I must say I'm very curious about what you're up to. How How dare you go behind our backs like this, Odoron? Colluding with the Hadui? Really? Oh, here we go again. That's got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet? I'm not trying to avoid anything. Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then, explain yourself. What the heck are you up to? I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty. That's it. Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and right now, I'll...
Oh, wait, Siglali, please calm down. We still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the noses anymore.
Oh my god, my throat.
So maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Yeah, this is no place to discipline a child.
Listen well, Odoron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over, you hear me? You're right, Lamb. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Odoron for me, okay?
Our conversation with the captain was interrupted at the most crucial moment. But if Odoron's still here, maybe we can still learn the rest from him. I hope so. Go back to the stadium. It's just there now. Yeah. Let's run. We get to look at Ma'am if we do that.
In all my years. Seriously, this child. Is the situation not perfectly clear? You've got a head on your shoulders, Odoron. Use it.
Yes, we do love Ma'am. Yes. We stand Ma'am on this page. On this channel.
Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. Huh? No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in that land? Really? You're just going to stonewall me?
Oh my god, my voice. Looks like Odoron has no intention of answering her.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw all that away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
I wonder if she left so he would be able to talk to us.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
I'm sorry you have to hear all this. It's fine. Awkward, but it's fine. You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny's scolding.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Oh, sorry, Granny.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Ifa over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables. I don't need anything from you.
Who's Ifa? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids, go...
What? It's like I start saying something and I'm like, what am I saying?
You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Odoron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The lane lines did not fall to this state because of you, and we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems like they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. I'm starting to get lost.
Yeah, they're talking about something individual now and they haven't filled us in. That's not it, Granny. Ah, there's something off about that voice. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell you're really hurt this time. All I can say is, I'm sorry. His voice. Ororon, where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away. But isn't he right here, right in front of us?
Please put a hand through him and he's just a thing. I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go. Get back here this instant! Ororon! What is this? Powder from the plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
It's a trick of his. If he grants spores into a powder and sprays it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. Pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Rat. That's it. Next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
He still doesn't want to tell us anything about his goals. I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier, but even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Odoron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. That brat, I swear! The captain probably has some sort of substantial plan. Otherwise, Odoron would have no reason to keep following him. Meeting again is out of the cards for now, so it might be faster to just approach the Pyro Archon and confirm what the captain said. And also, I can tell that Odoron's stubbornness has hurt Sidlali badly. I need to find a way to comfort her. What was all that about Odoron's duty earlier? We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this. Does this mean we actually have to walk? Because that's annoying. I don't like it when they put us to walk. Okay, no. Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
Oh, right. It's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Now let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me. It's okay, we can cover our own bills. Paimon's got a secret food fund, so she can do the honors.
Oh, how did this become Paimon's bill? Well, Sidlali looks quite down on herself. Alright, it's on Paimon this time. What's one meal to the best guide in Tevat?
And we're quite rich.
So you can just sit back and enjoy Sidlali. Paimon will take care of it.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Are you sure? We can save you some more, huh?
More is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Sure, that's fine with us, but Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, Sidlali.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders. I think I'm fine without a steak. Look at ma'am. So cool.
Look at her.
I'm trying to look while I'm running. It's not really working that well. Okay, where am I going? Enter the Weary Inn.
Ah.
The three of you walk into a tavern and find a quiet spot to sit. You and Paimon order some food and fruit juice while Sitlali begins chugging down bottle after bottle of wine. She should become a drinking buddy of Venti.
What are you looking at?
Do you see those two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
There's only one.
But Paimon only sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? Guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Get me another bottle, boss.
No, you've had enough at this point. No,
Do you think she's drunk?
I'd be surprised if she wasn't.
There you go, miss.
Oh my, it's not every day you see Granny. It's Lee. Nope.
Here with some friends. Not to mention ones who made a huge name for themselves recently.
Oh, so you heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny. Sitlali, she wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of Nightwind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares to talk to her.
How old is she?
Huh?
Gossiping about me right in my face now, are you, Chanka? Please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too. Alright, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks. After Chanka leaves, Sitlali downs a few more glasses and begins to stare blankly into space from her chair. You start wondering whether she's actually drunk, or working through some complex problem in her head. There are no complexities in my head. I'd say drunk. Look at that face. She looks so drunk. What is that face? What is that face? Oh my god, her eyes!
Sitlali?
Is she asleep? Did she fall asleep? No thoughts, brain empty, literally.
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Lee, don't you?
Are you still with us, Sitlali? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chums come around here picking fights with me. Well, you know what happens next? You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big, scary bully. It's just the same story. You brat started, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Funny, Sitlali, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wayom, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh, yeah, and I have to mentor after all the new kids. Hey, new kid, yeah, you!
I guess I'm the new kid. Her eyes are so different, you never realize that. This is not what her eyes normally look like. I think she's just drunk. This is not her normal eyes.
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see, I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is not the normal one.
That's more like it. But thank time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, alright. You can always rely on old Granny.
Yeah, because now you can sort of see what they look like a bit normally.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
Behind this pitch black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's why I laughed at her eyes though, because it was just so neat different.
Is this not a speciality of the Masters of the Nightwind?
No, I'd say this is an ability that's unique to Sitlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that deep pair of eyes.
Huh?
Whoa!
Are you awake?
Luan? Paimon?
Yeah, these are her normal eyes.
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried. Probably thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. It's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up. Not once.
We didn't ask about before.
Are you feeling okay? Want to take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
Maybe get some food and some water in her.
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Well, why not? Of course you say. You can't. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon, it's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all my complaints on you after we've only just met?
Honestly, it'd be more of the same. So many do that.
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't really my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shamed. I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it. Surely you know the feeling too.
Actually, about that,
Should we just tell her?
Huh? Tell me what?
yeah, this is as good a time as any.
Alright, Sitlali. Listen carefully and try not to get too upset. You describe the events that took place during Ororon's rescue as objectively, fairly, and partially as possible. Sitlali shared some of her senses with you through a spell, allowing you to temporarily hear her thoughts.
So you heard my...
It's okay, Sidlani. You had every right to complain about those things.
Can't take it anymore. Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head, that's just too much. It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing.
Aww. Poor thing.
So that, happens to you a lot?
It happens to people in general, okay?
Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic. I love this. I love this. And yes, we should all Hercule Durkle some more. Are you okay? You look dejected. Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confessed everything and accepted their fate.
We should follow her, just to make sure she doesn't do anything stupid. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here for today. My throat is hurting, and... my flatmate just came home, so I'm gonna end it here, but... I'm happy to be back. This is fun. I have missed streaming so much. But yes, thanks for being here. And thanks for hanging out and all of that stuff, and please take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you here some other day. Yeah, I'm glad to have you back. You miss me? I miss you too. Okay. See you next time. Bye-bye.